What's good, your boy DairuTV back in this thing. Hey man, y'all see you on the screen. The boy CJ Dachamp is back with another video, dog. The Trial of Thragg, Viltrum's final boss. It's Invincible, so y'all know it's gonna be some heads getting busted, probably some torsos getting arms shoved through. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole lot of blood action. Hey, it's the CJ Dachamp reaction to some Invincible, so didn't know it's gonna be funny. That's the big part about it. It's gonna be funny. I'm here to laugh, bro. Hope y'all here to laugh. Hopefully y'all enjoy this reaction. Without further ado, let's get it.
Why is everyone so nervous about fighting this Thragg guy? No way he lives up to the hype.
A few moments later.
Okay. Damn.
Life literally is as valuable as a summer ant.
Wow,
Your life
bro.
is nothing. You serve it.
Zero purpose.
What are you here for? To worship me? Kill you.
Be careful, CJ. Low tier God is gonna want his cut for using his likeliness. Which, you know what I'm saying? I know he says that when he talk about his appearance, but I just wanted to make fun of the fact that he uses the word likeliness and still thinks that that's actually how you say it. But he don't like people using his audio either.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
You think you don't have the right to use it?
What time it is? Court is now in session because it's time for a trial. And it is for none other than the crispiest Viltrumite in the galaxy. Viltrum's final boss, Grand Regent Thragg.
Hey, hold on. The hairline do look crispy except for right here in the middle. He got like 3 McDonald's M's. I don't know what's going on with that.
So, y'all already know how this works. We got the evidence and it is ready to be presented. And
let's go.
My God, I gotta say this is some of the most damning evidence a character has ever had. So, without further ado,
He sat there and took it.
Exhibit A. All right, let's get down to business.
Yeah.
Exhibit A, Thragg's rise to power and his multiple atrocities. Now, we actually got a glimpse of Thragg's backstory right here. And just from this backstory alone, you could already tell.
Bro, he got the fur coat.
Was a crazy ass nigga because this man is responsible for multiple horrible atrocities. So let's start off with example 1. This one planet was trying
25%.
to start a rebellion because they were fed up with the Viltrumites' rule. So they decided to blow some shit up and retaliate. So the Viltrumite higher-ups or Argall's council, whatever the hell you want to call them, had a meeting to discuss of what they should do about this rebellion. Now, Krieg and Thetis were basically arguing the whole time because Krieg straight up proposed that they should just decimate the whole planet.
Damn.
The strength of the Viltrum Empire.
I was gonna say they could do that.
Species that was trying to rebel. But Thetis, on the other hand, proposed that they shouldn't decimate their planet because the Viltrumite rule over this species was cruel and inhumane. And he thought that since this species showed some type of pushback against their oppressors, that it was an act of strength and Viltrum should respect it because their main core value was strength.
I mean,
They kept
not a bad point, I
decided
guess.
to shut both of them up. Then he asked Thragg, "Young nigga Thragg, my crispy apprentice, what do you think we
Excuse
should do about this
I'm in the car for all up in y'all ear.
convenience?" And Thragg straight up said that these creatures were so weak that their weakness was an offense to the natural order of the universe, and we should educate them on why they're so ass. And after hearing
They're not allowed to be strong. It's offensive that they're strong. How dare they gain strength? We gotta show them what for. Damn, bruh. Can nobody else be strong? They ain't stronger than you. They just strong. Let them get some. Everybody can have a piece of this strong pie, this strong cake, this strong pizza, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Think of other foods that you cut into portions and share with people. Everybody can get a piece. Damn. Selfish mother.
universe, and we should educate them on why they're so ass. And after hearing Thragg's rant, Argall was like,
He ugly as hell in the face.
"Is why you are my right-hand man. Tax them niggas 25% of their population."
Damn.
This man Thragg is responsible for this race losing 25% of their
Goodness.
population. A quarter of these niggas was wiped off the map because Thragg thought they was weak as hell. Now, let's move into example 2. His first
Wow.
name is Emperor. Now, after Argall got assassinated and took a big-ass shank to the skull from
Damn.
Prime, they had a massive
Optimus
funeral for this
Prime.
man, and it was broadcasted across the entire planet. So after Thragg was done giving the eulogy, he does what is quite possibly one of the craziest things a leader could ever do. He said that there is a sickness in our society and it needs to be cut out. So he points at this melanated brother behind him. And
Oh.
you, do I look fresh today?
I like it, cut G.
I don't believe you.
Bro. Why?
Decapitated this brother for no reason at all. He chopped his head clean off to make an example out of him. So after he just murdered this dude in front of everyone, this man gets on the mic and says, "As my first command as Grand Regent,
How you gonna do that, bro?
Thragg hereby officially announce the first ever Viltrum Culling Games. Seek out every single sorry ass nigga in our population and eradicate them.
Damn.
Every weak nigga from our population." So after Thragg gave this speech, all hell
I was about to say they about to just start this banging up.
and the Great Purge began. Viltrumites just
It was just some kids right there. Damn.
So they could weed out every person they considered weak. And it wasn't just the adults.
But they was finna rip this nigga in half. First of all,
Every person they considered weak.
you are fucking cooked. Hell no.
And it wasn't just the adults doing it too. It was the kids as well. Look at them jumping this little nigga.
Why they jumping him? They beating his
The kids
ass.
that got stomped out to death. This was just straight up horrific.
That's messed up, bro.
This had to be one of the worst ways to ever find out who was weak or not. Because what this was a battle royale. It
Essentially.
could happen. You could literally get cheap kills off of niggas for third-partying another.
Oh, not the bang Batman back break.
Literally wait until their 1v1 was over and they were at half HP. And just come behind
Damn.
and sneak their ass. Like, this shit is stupid. And God
is dumb.
forbid a nigga ran into a motherfucker like Conquest, because that was just instant death. It didn't matter how
was there?
you were if you ran into that nigga. That is just straight up bad RNG. And at the end of this
running.
purge that Thragg started, it led to half of their population getting wiped out.
Billions.
Billions of Viltrumites died because of this purge. And
God
those
damn.
bodies are on Thragg's head, because he literally commanded them to do this. And now we're at our third major atrocity. And
Wow.
that was his invasion on Telescria. This nigga pulled up in a big ass Star Destroyer.
That's
and
crazy.
started burning this city to the ground and destroying everything. Millions of innocent people were getting boomed and vaporized.
This man Thragg is a goddamn tyrant, bro. Damn. Shit, you already in. You already at the round table. Damn, bro.
Destroying everything. Millions of innocent people were getting boomed and vaporized.
What's up with
while
you?
This man was just sitting in his ship.
Look at him.
Down on all this death and destruction. And there is a high
Seem
probability
that good.
that this man would have probably
Excellent.
just scorched the whole planet if Mark and friends didn't destroy his ship and make him tweak out about losing Argol's skull. But I think
wow.
we can all agree after looking at these three atrocities that this man Thragg is just a straight up space tyrant.
Essentially
Nothing
Frieza,
more than
right?
This nigga loved to do than conquer civilization.
goddamn.
Spread bloodshed wherever he went.
The only difference is Frieza wouldn't order all them to fight each other, and only the strongest shall be in my group, not the Frieza force. Frieza would just kill them all himself, but he wouldn't go around doing it. He would gather them all in one spot and then blow the shit up. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. God damn it. This man had them 25% of the population killing a random black man. That's the worst offense on here. Mass murder. Started a purge to wipe out half of his race and then invaded Telescria, killing millions. This man here, bro. That's just Exhibit A. Like, damn.
All right. Exhibit B. Putting the fraud
Only 6 minutes
allegations
in.
to rest. Man, oh man. The amount of people that were calling Thragg a fraud before episode 7 was just
What?
flat out insane. Like, we're now in a era where if a new character ain't doing some shit like ore farming or putting belt to ass to niggas in the first 5 minutes of their screen time, they're putting them on fraud watch.
That's crazy.
We're actually calling him a fraud before he even threw his first punch. Now, if you
That's probably why they were calling him a
that was
fraud,
calling
but still,
Thragg a
though.
fraud before all this happened, all is forgiven. As long as you sign this document and turn it in by the end of the trial. Now, everyone should have known Thragg was all about that action the moment the coalition pulled up to Viltrum. Because they pulled up searching for this man just for him to meet them at the...
Then he was standing right
Bro
there.
said, you ain't even gotta search for me, gang. I'm right here and I'm ready to throw that. So Thula comes from behind and sneaks Status in the back. And all the Viltrumites end up surrounding them. Because Thragg set up an ambush because he knew they were gonna try to track him down.
Yeah, how many men now?
So he sicks his minions to start jumping the coalition.
As you, first of all, damn. Second of all, as y'all know, I haven't watched Invincible yet. So like, the last I knew, I'm doing was not on their side. So the fact that he right there, must be some stuff going on. I don't know. And don't tell me what happened. Again, I'm gonna watch Invincible. I'm gonna watch it at some point. I'm gonna watch it. Don't spoil nothing.
He knew they were gonna try to.
I know that technically this whole video was one big spoiler, but by the time I watch this shit again, it'll be different. You know, he's congesting a lot of episodes into one 20-minute video. So like, it's different.
Track him down and kill him on Viltrum. So he sicks his minions to start jumping the coalition, while he just straight up sat back and watched them fight the whole time. This dude didn't even bother to move from the spot he was in till Space Racer shot his infinity ray at him.
Damn!
He did was move back a couple of inches. This man didn't give a flying fuck about a laser that was one shot.
Moved slightly backwards.
Had the confidence to know that shit wasn't hitting him. So the first person to actually try to fight him was Omni-Man.
Bro, what's up with all these Thragg memes, bro?
But all Thragg did was move back a couple of inches again and make Nolan hit straight air. Then Thragg flew above him. And why
he's stronger than Omni-Man like that?
Heavens. And if you take a look at Nolan's face right here, you can tell that he is clearly thinking,
damn, he really about to rock my shit.
Damn. Oh.
Thragg punched this nigga Nolan so hard he turned into a living, breathing meteor and made him crash all the way down on the surface of Viltrum. So after Thragg hit Nolan with the stage change, Thragg came down and tried to hit Nolan with some good old talk no jutsu. He was telling him, Nolan, big dog, come home. Why are you fighting?
No, come home.
Sorry ass, weak ass niggas. This is sorry ass killed our emperor and brought us to damn near extinction. And you wanna align with that Autobots roll out sounding ass nigga? But Nolan tried to tell Thragg that he was a changed man now. And he was
are you?
That Viltrum Kool-Aid to be a brainwashed space tyrant.
Okay.
So after Nolan tried to get Thragg.
So Omni-Man is a good guy now.
Thragg looked at Nolan dead in the face and said, oh, Nolan, how far you fallen. Looks like that Earth Coochie really made you a soft ass nigga. So Thragg winds up a punch that was so strong it created a vortex. And he hits Nolan with a Shoryuken from hell.
This man created a goddamn vortex with the wind up, not even the swing, just the wind up. Oh, hell no. Yeah, this, so this is all episode 7. One episode, huh? Right? This nigga different.
Created a vortex. And he hits Nolan with a
making Omni-Man look weak as hell.
That sent Nolan flying all the way back up into the stratosphere. So after
he bumped into somebody.
Sent back to outer space, the next person that tried to step up was everyone's favorite useless purple punch.
He get his ass whooped every video I see.
Before we observe what happens to this half insect buffoon, y'all to hear exactly
roach out of here.
What Oliver says 20 minutes before this fight starts. Roll the clip.
Why is everyone so nervous about fighting this Thragg guy? No way he lives up to the hype.
Now, as we can see, Oliver is basically representing everybody that put Thragg on Fraud Watch. He himself was not believing in all the hype, even after his dad straight up told him, however strong you think you are, Thragg is stronger. But Oliver, being a hard-headed ass
dumbass,
and
bro,
not listening to any of the warnings about Thragg, ended up being...
I don't care how strong I am and how many powers I got, bro. If I have also been in battles against people that are strong as shit with strong powers and they were stronger than me, they rocked my shit, beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? We even won the battle on some like miracle type deal. I'm not walking around with a cocky personality. Like, yes, I'm strong, but clearly there are people stronger than you. What do you like? How can you even have this mindset? We saw you get your shit rocked by Conquest. Like, what are you doing?
Ass nigga, and not listening to any of the warnings about Thragg, ended up being on the receiving end of one of the most brutal scenes in the series.
Again?
Flew in to punch Thragg, but Thragg stops him with one hand. Then he crushes Oliver's hand and grabs him by the arm when he tried to get away.
He tried to run.
You see it in Oliver's face when he finally realized that he fucked up, and he should have listened to his pops the whole time, but it was all too late for him.
Oh.
Backhands Oliver so hard, his jaw falls off and his left arm got snatched.
Damn. All of that, all in the jaw meat. He hit him right in his jaw meat, knocked it all off. And ripped his arm off at the same damn time. Dismemberment. Like, bro. We gotta say that again.
Pops the whole time, but it was all too late for him. Thragg backhands Oliver so hard, his jaw falls off.
Did that shit effortlessly, bruh. Running around this hole with a skirt on.
Attempted murder and tack on the child abuse. This nigga Oliver is the most useless person on this squad.
Trash.
Waste of space. And I already know some of y'all gonna be like, but CJ, what about Tech Jacket? You see, at least Tech Jacket knows her role. Sit in the back line, shoot your Viltrumite debuff darts at him, and get your assist. She's being a good support character. Oliver, on the other hand, is that one brain
sending arms to people's stomach
that goes into a fight
casually.
And ask where the team was at as he's feeding the other team. This stupid nigga is just straight up garbage. This little nigga was talking crazy as hell, all for him to get his jaw broken off.
Exactly. Why would you even talk crazy?
Future. Trash.
I would never talk trash again.
Oliver got humbled by Thragg. Mark tried to
hold on, wait.
Trash can, bro. So
I'll owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Oliver Grayson after getting curb stomped by Thragg. Hey. Oh, let's forgive it, I guess. Shit, you ain't got no jaw no more, brother.
After
Or no
Oliver
arm.
got humbled by Thragg, Mark tried to rush in on Thragg with a rage boost, all for Thragg to flash him with one of the craziest impact frames of all time, then stopping his punch with his hair.
That is a wild impact
frame.
frame.
Mark his first lineup that he got right before this.
And don't stop with the hair like he got the waves. Stole his ass.
Then grabs him by the neck and pip slaps.
Bro, he's not even trying.
Look at the impact frame of this man getting the shit slapped out of him. He slapped the taste out this nigga's mouth and made his whole head do a 180.
Why is he that strong?
Got put in reverse. Not gonna lie, game.
Bro, Conquest wasn't even doing him like this. Conquest was whooping his ass, but it wasn't like no effortless little swat away like you a fly. Damn.
Just for this, I'm giving him an extra attempted murder because this pimp slap was uncalled for, bro. So damn disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Pimp slapped Mark. He flew up to my glorious King Battle Beast, rocked him in his jaw, then grabbed his jetpack, then threw him to a whole other solar system because we don't see him again for the rest of the fight. Just
wow.
That to my goat, that's attempted murder. Cause throwing
you gonna get this extra charge.
Actually insane. So since everyone was getting dog walked by Thragg, they decided the best thing to do was to just destroy the whole planet. Space Racer shot his infinity ray at the planet, and Mark, Nolan, and Thetis fly into the planet's core and blow it up.
Damn. Okay.
So after these three blew up the planet, this sent Thragg over the edge. This man looked
boy mad now.
Ooh. Onto his target like he was a heat-seeking man.
Oh!
Thetis his head clean off of his shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just straight up murder. They just didn't even get
ain't no attempted nothing.
All he saw in his last moments was Thragg's crispy ass hairline, blitzing him at Mach speed.
Goodness.
Played his head to everyone, then crushed it into mush.
Come on, bruh.
They're next. So after he sent Optimus Prime back to the Bayverse, he grabs Nolan with no hesitation and just starts to make the smack down on this nigga. While Nolan
Binking his ass.
Anything, he couldn't fight back.
Can't even fight back.
Loki started hitting Nolan with the Superman.
That Injustice 2? Yeah.
Yo-yoing his body with punches. Then Mark came in and tried to help out, but he gets punched in the throat and he can't breathe anymore. So
damn.
Nolan tried to attack, but he gets his wrist shattered.
Oh my goodness.
Thragg flying towards him. His fight or flight senses kicked in. The Jets and just tried to skedaddle, but Thragg
can't get away. Can't get away.
He was on his ass. Look at the expression on Mark's face right here. This is the face of a man who is terrified and is running from death itself. So Thragg grabs Mark.
Oh no!
Just back shots. And after he finished giving Mark back shots, he had him hoisted up, and he was about to end this man's existence right here. But Nolan comes in and saves Mark at the last.
The save.
So after Mark got saved, Mark asked, "Dad, how do we beat him?" And Nolan looked back at his son and said, "Son,
we can't.
We're cooked."
Oh my God. Oh, I'm the man. Yada.
Thragg gave Nolan the Viltrumite special technique.
Damn.
Attempted murder. Then Thragg
attempted. Oh, he's not dead.
And gave him a headbutt that was probably heard around the cosmos. Then he started to squeeze his head.
Oh no, not the eyeballs.
Crush Mark's head just like he did to Thetis. But at the last second, Thragg decides to stop because he realized that too much Viltrumite blood has been spilled. So he lets Mark off the hook and leaves him for dead in space with his father.
Too much has been spilled.
This man Thragg shut those fraud allegations up real.
He just out of nowhere. Why in the middle of getting ready to kill him? He just, you know what? Nah, I done killed enough. I'm gonna let you go back home, bro. Enjoy your night, man. Nah.
Face with his father and his brother. This man Thragg shut those fraud allegations up real quick, cause he just straight up wiped the floor with everyone. Omni-Man
With
got left with his
ease.
guts hanging out. Mark got put into another coma, and Oliver had to get put in a Bacta tank with a new shiny mechanical jaw and a prosthetic arm to go with it.
Wow. I thought they was gonna have some DBZ type stuff where they could fully heal you. Nope. Damn.
Exhibit C.
And that was just Exhibit B. Hold on, we gotta look at these charges, baby. Hold on. Attempted murder, attempted murder, attempted murder, attempted murder twice. Child abuse and just straight up murder. Damn.
Exhibit C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our third and final exhibit. Exhibit C, PTSD and holding Earth hostage.
Oh.
Now, after Thragg put belt to ass to the coalition and left the whole family for dead in space, Mark thought they were going to go to Earth and destroy everything. So when Mark finally recovered from the beating that Thragg gave him, it is revealed that Mark got his ass beat so bad, he got PTSD.
Oh.
Not just your regular PTSD. This nigga Mark got specifically post-thragmatic stress disorder. Not gonna lie, I think we haven't seen a case of PTSD this severe since
Hell
shit to
no.
Robin. Cause Mark was tweaking out so hard he was seeing
He was
things
on
just
Robin.
like Robin was. So let's go through some of the examples real quick of how severe this actually was.
Had Robin ass in there tweaking,
Mark
snapping on his
finally comes
teammates,
back home to see
all
his
that.
mother for the first time after the war. So this was supposed to be a heartwarming moment, but it goes south real quick. While Mark was talking to his mom, he looked away for like 1 second. And when he turned around again, he sees Debbie getting choked out by Thragg. And Thragg tells him, "This is the smallest repayment for what you did." And
Oh, god damn!
I'm not gonna lie, this
Shit!
got me for a quick second. Cause this happened so fast it felt like a jump scare. Bro really thought for a second that he saw his mother get her head ripped off before he finally snapped back into reality. But
It's the PTSD. It's the PTSD. I thought he really did that. I want to say, good lord, bro. Like, fuck. Nobody safe.
his mother get her head ripped off before he finally snapped back into reality.
Okay.
But this was only his first post-pragmatic stress disorder episode, because there were more to come. Example 2, Mark and Eve were having a very important conversation about how life's been for her since Mark left. And she was about to give him the whole lore dump of what all happened when he left. So right before she was about to tell Mark that she was pregnant, she gets her head snatched by Thragg. And Thragg starts to hold her up above Mark and tells him, "You took away what I loved. Now I'm taking what you love, little nigga." So he starts to gouge her eyes out and crush her face. Then her other eyeball ends up popping out of her.
Yeah, you can't show that. Can't show that. Monetization. We need it. Need it.
Throws her lifeless body right back.
You just sat there and watched. You ain't do nothing.
Mark was going through hell. He was living a nightmare because he couldn't tell if this was real or not.
Psychological harm.
Snap this man out of the genjutsu that he was stuck in because he was actually stun locked. Now, let's observe example 3. Mark is giving the debrief to Cecil about the war and was low-key about to ask him for a therapist. Now, while their conversation continued, Mark closed his eyes, and the moment he looked back up, he sees Thragg giving Cecil
Oh my goodness,
and
bro.
while he had his body lifted up, he told Mark, "Just to let you know, I'm still in your head, and not even therapy can repair the shit I did to you." Then he throws Cecil's lifeless body to the side.
God damn, bro.
Mark just started hyperventilating because he was having a panic attack mid-PTSD.
He's not real.
till
He's not
Cecil
real. He's not
calmed
real.
this nigga down and brought him back to reality. So after Mark
Like,
went
bro.
through like 3 post-thragmatic stress disorder episodes, Mark decided to go on a flight to clear his head. And while he was out flying, he sees Thragg again.
He's actually there
Mark,
this time,
thinking
though.
He's having another episode, closes his eyes and starts to think in his head, "This is not real, this nigga's not here.
He here.
This is not real,
He gonna be in
this
his
nigga's
face.
not here. This is not real, this nigga's not here." So when Mark opens up his eyes again, Thragg was
I knew it.
and he told him, "Yes, little nigga, we indeed are here." And this was when Mark finally realized that the Thragg standing in front of him was
the real
indeed
Thragg.
The real Thragg. So
Oh
Mark
my
starts
goodness.
freaking out and begins to hit Thragg over and over again.
I've always said this. If I ever get into a fight with somebody, ever, and I hit them with all I got, and they proceed to look at me. They just eat that shit. I'm running. I've never ran from somebody before, but that's gonna be the day I run. You fly into a rage boost, pow, stick them. They just look at you like they disappointed. Hell no, I'm gone.
The real
I'm gone.
Thragg. So Mark starts
And you can't get away. That's the messed up part.
Thragg over and over.
You run, you still
Thragg
caught.
just took all of this with no reaction. Then palmed Mark's face and threw him back to where
God damn.
Then Thragg told him, "Stop, little nigga."
Oh, wait.
And threw him back to where he started. Then
Trade offer. You receive Earth safety. I receive ball spaghetti. Hi, bro.
Thragg told him, "Stop, little nigga. I didn't come here to fight. I came here to talk." So Thragg gives this man a little smile, then tells Mark, "Here's how this is about to go down, little nigga. You took our home, so now we're taking yours. So from this day forward, we will be using Earth as a breeding ground to repopulate our forces and rebuild."
Repopulate. You the one that killed them all.
They've already started. Krieg done cracked like 6 of your Earth holes already.
Oh, wow,
One
bro.
out motherfucker's having the time of his life right now. And Lucan is already famous. His
name is Luke.
This show called Family Feud.
Look at that.
His name, Steve Harvey or some shit. But that's
You do like
besides
Steve Harvey.
the point.
I was gonna say like Luke Cage. His name is Luke or Lucan, whatever he said it was. That's funny.
What you needed.
That gotta be a reference. That was intentional.
Let us coexist with you. And if you don't, we will rip this planet in half. Also, I will need to acquire the location of your planet's best barbers. Their services will be needed.
Yeah.
So Mark has
Gotta get the
to
hairline,
because
Chris.
He basically has no choice. And Thragg officially takes the entire planet of Earth as hostage.
That's crazy.
And turns it into a Viltrumite breeding farm.
But ain't gonna mess up the bloodline you repopulated with humans. It's gonna be half Viltrumite, half human creatures. Don't you want them to be full Viltrumite? I don't know. I'm just saying. I would assume. Murdering Debbie, murdering Eve, murdering Caesar. What is that psychological? And then hostage taking. Take a planet Earth hostage.
The verdict.
You got 7 billion hostages.
After observing all of this evidence and tallying up this long list of charges, this is a pass.
Come on
with
now.
Flying colors. This man Thragg belongs in the elite category for menaces. He pulled
This
off
shit's
this
crazy,
list of
bro.
charges in 3 episodes, gang. That's
3?
a new record for Charles or some shit. And this is just the tip of the iceberg because the files on this man are going to continue over the years.
Wow.
With that being said,
Oh, yeah,
y'all
duh, this is
enjoyed.
gonna be
And
coming
until
out.
our next trial
Nigga
that
make
is
more
coming up
videos.
very soon.
Ooh.
And until our
The next trial, we getting that boy Pain. Oh, I'm excited for this video right here. I'm excited for the Pain trial. Hope y'all excited for that too, man.
That is coming up very
I'm
soon.
looking forward to that. All right, man. Hey, bro, this dude Thragg, absolute menace, real deal, Holyfield. He did all of that in 3 episodes. Cemented his name in his, yeah. That is wild, bro. Why is he that goddamn strong? Shit. That is crazy. That is crazy. Man, Thragg was out here beating the brakes off of people, bro, with no mercy. Spared the boy Mark twice. This shit wild. This shit wild. But hey, man, this has been an enjoyable video for me, y'all. Like I said, that's the good part about not having watched Invincible, is that all the Invincible stuff I get to see in the CJ videos is unknown to me. So, you know, that's there's ups and downs to watching the show and not watching the show. You know, so we get to experience that part. Yeah, man. That'll do it for this video, though. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for the streams and all the other stuff that I do. Especially stay tuned for the next video CJ got. That Pain video. Ooh, this is going to be good, bro. That's going to be good. I can't wait to watch that. Make sure y'all show a lot of love to this video, though. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, we are up out of this thing. So we're signing out. Hey.